Emma Harper, lead cybersecurity architect at Nexlify, the gatekeeper of billion-dollar digital arteries. At 2:40 a.m., the San Francisco data vault hums around me, its icy air biting my skin. The monitors glow like lost stars, and a faint unease stirs in my chest. Sipping cold coffee, I spotted a series of timed signals slipping through the quantum payment verification system. They're subtle, almost invisible, like whispers before a storm. My fingers fly across the keyboard, redirecting the traffic to a sandbox. My pulse quickens. This isn't a glitch, it's a predator, calculated and cunning. A piercing screech splits the air. I look up just as a maintenance drone's arm plunges from the ceiling. I dive aside, heart lurching as the metal claw slams into the floor where I stood. "Damn it," I gasp, breath ragged. The drone sways, its red lights pulsing like a hunter's eyes. Someone's tampered with it. This is no accident. Forcing calm, I disable the drone, its whirring fading to silence. My heart still pounds. Someone's playing a deadly game. I return to the monitors, choosing not to trigger a full lockdown. It's a gamble. Halting transactions could cost Nexlify millions. I can't let fear win. Tracing the signals, I freeze. The IP points to Nex 7, a server I decommissioned 6 months ago. Yet it's alive, pulsing through a hidden back door. Who revived this ghost? No automation logs. Nex 7 was manually rebooted with a retired admin key. An inside job. A chill snakes down my spine. I isolate ports, tag malicious code, and scan for lateral movement. Each keystroke a lifeline to Nexlify's soul. Then, a red alert flashes. A kill switch unleashes ransomware. Clawing at my logs, I sever the connection just in time, sweat beading on my forehead. The attack's signature is unmistakable. Slipstream Alpha, an internal test exploit from last year. Its creator? Jonas Kane. His name slices through me. Jonas, my once brilliant partner in late-night coding sessions, his laughter a balm to my weary heart. We dreamed of a safer world, our hands brushing over keyboards, our glances lingering too long. But he was a storm, brilliant, volatile, scarred. After a clash with leadership, he was reassigned and vanished. I sent messages into the void, each unanswered one a wound. I thought he'd abandoned me. Digging into the code archive, I confirm. Slipstream's packet delays and credential spoofs matched the breach. Jonas's handiwork, undeniable. Why is he back? Why target me? I check personnel records. My breath catches. Jonas returned 3 weeks ago as an external consultant under CTO Nathan Cole. A setup? My mind races. Is this a test, with me as the pawn? 3 AI defense flags were manually muted, blinding the system. Rage simmers. I take manual control of Nexlify's defenses, risking my career. Then, a message pings. Jonas. "Stop digging, Emma, or I'll bury you." His words sting, laced with a venom I don't recognize. I find a script in Node C7, approved by Nathan, tweaking reporting behavior. Its elegant code screams Jonas. I reroute logs, tag signals, and build a shadow alert layer visible only to me. A decade ago, a system crash taught me machines don't save themselves. Neither will I. By 3:03 a.m., I shut down Nex 7, revoke tokens, and secure endpoints. No data lost, but victory feels hollow. Betrayal festers. I file a report detailing Jonas and Nathan's roles. By dawn, it's buried, rerouted to a low-priority digest. At 6:15, IEM in the office is a crypt. Colleagues avoid my gaze. I discover my access to the core security channel was revoked 48 hours ago. I'm an outcast in my own domain. Who reactivated NEX7? The question burns. As I stand in the silent vault, Jonas's shadow looms, his ghost whispering of love and lies. This isn't over, not by a long shot. The morning sun barely pierces the fog as I sit in Nexlify's sterile cafeteria, my coffee untouched. It's 7:42 a.m., May 19, 2025, and the weight of last night's breach clings to me like damp silk. Jonas's threat, "Stop digging, Emma, or I'll bury you," loops in my mind, his voice a ghost of the man I once loved. His eyes, once warm as amber, now haunt me with their cold edge. I shake it off, but my heart aches, caught between betrayal and a flicker of hope that he's not the villain I fear. Marcus, my analyst ally, slides into the booth across from me, his face pale. "Emma, the breach log, scrubbed, labeled a false alarm." His whisper is sharp, like a blade. I lean forward, pulse spiking. "Who authorized it?" I ask, voice low. Marcus hesitates, eyes darting. "It's above my clearance." "But your report?" "Flagged non-critical, buried." My stomach twists. Who's pulling the strings to silence me? At 9:00 IEM, I'm summoned to the 19th floor. Nathan Cole, our CTO, waits in his glass-walled office, his smile as slick as polished chrome. "Emma, we're realigning," he says, sliding a termination envelope across the desk. "Your contributions were valued. Take the package, move on." His tone is smooth, but his eyes betray a flicker of unease. I don't touch the envelope. "Realigning," I snap. "Or covering up the breach? You hired Jonas Tech during the attack, Nathan." "Jonas Kane. My report's buried, and you're pretending it's nothing." Nathan's jaw tightens, but he leans back, feigning calm. "Careful, Emma. Accusations like that, they don't land well." His voice drips with warning, but I catch a tremor. He's nervous. "Jonas is a consultant," he adds. "His firm's work is unrelated." Unrelated? I want to laugh. Jonas, the man who once traced my palm with whispered promises, is neck deep in this. Is he the mastermind orchestrating my downfall, or a pawn in Nathan's game? The question burns. I stand, heart pounding. "You're protecting him, Nathan. Why?" He waves a hand, dismissive. "You're emotional, Emma. Take the day. Think it over." Emotional. The word stings. A jab at the woman who's held Nexlafy's defenses together. I storm out, but as the elevator doors close, my badge fails. The panel flashes red, and a low hum grows louder. Security drones, sleek and predatory, emerge from the ceiling, their lasers locking onto me. "Unauthorized access," a robotic voice intones. My breath catches. This is no glitch. I sprint down the stairwell, drones buzzing behind me. A laser grazes my sleeve, singeing the fabric. "Come on, Emma, think." I mutter, ducking into a maintenance closet. My hands shake as I override the drone's tracking with a hard-coded admin key, one I wasn't supposed to keep. The hum fades, but my chest tightens. They are hunting me in my own fortress. By 10:02 a.m., I'm back in my apartment, the city's hum a distant murmur. My air-gap terminal boots up, a lifeline to the truth. I dig into the breach logs, but a worm born from last night's attack pings my location. My screen flickers, code cascading like a waterfall. No, no, no! I yank the plug as my phone buzzes with an unknown number. A text. "You can't hide, Em." Jonas? My heart lurches, torn between fear and a traitorous ache for the man he was. I relocate to a safe house, an old loft with peeling paint and a view of the bay. My fail-safe drive, loaded with Nexlify's old schema, hums as I connect it. Logs reveal Nathan's suppressed alerts 21 minutes before the breach. Deliberate. I uncover a hidden folder, a restructuring plan. My name's there, marked for phase out, alongside 6 allies. My team, my family at Nexlify. Betrayal cuts deeper than any blade. I email Mara Lynn, my ex-call colleague and confidant. Watchdog ready? I type, fingers trembling. Her reply is instant. Locked and loaded. Stay sharp, M. The Watchdog protocol, a fail-safe script I built years ago, monitors my access. If my account's deactivated, it'll trigger chaos. A desperate move, but I'm out of options. A memory surfaces. Jonas and me, 2 years ago, tangled in a rare moment of vulnerability. We'd just patched a critical flaw, adrenaline high. His lips brushed my ear as he whispered, "You're my anchor, M." I'd laughed, brushing it off, but my heart had soared. Now that memory feels like a lie, yet I can't shake the hope he's not lost to me. At 7:01 a.m. the next day, my account deactivation hits. The Watchdog roars to life. Tier 1 lockdown engages, stripping command privileges from non-legacy users. Financial nodes go dark, screens flashing route mismatch. Terminals freeze, emails bounce, admins scramble. I watch from a cafe across the street, sipping coffee, a wry smile tugging my lips. Checkmate, I whisper, though my victory feels hollow. Jonas made a mistake. His root key migration missed uncleared triggers, amplifying the Watchdog's havoc. Did he underestimate me? Or was this his twisted way of helping? I can't tell. My USB, left at Nexlify with an audit trail, holds the truth. Or a kill code to end this. I haven't decided. Elena Voss, the CEO, receives the Watchdog's audit, exposing Nathan and Jonas. In the boardroom, she confronts Nathan as systems collapse. "You gambled our future," she hisses, her voice ice. Nathan stammers, his empire crumbling. Jonas vanishes, a phantom once more. By 7:42 a.m., I'm still at the cafe. The news breaking. Nexlify suffers $71.00 M, loss in internal lockdown. Nathan resigns, Jonas is gone, and I walk away. My truth a quiet wildfire. But as I step into the fog, a shadow lingers. Jonas's text echoes, "You can't hide, M." Is he hunting me, or calling me back to him? The city pulses, and I vanish into its rhythm, heart heavy with questions. Who flagged my report? Why did Elena access it before it was buried? And the USB, does it hold salvation or destruction? One thing's certain, this game isn't over. The fog wraps San Francisco in a shroud as I walk away from the cafe, my boots clicking against wet pavement. The city's alive, its neon veins pulsing, but I feel like a ghost drifting through it. Nexlify's collapse is all over the news. $71 million, 0 cents in losses, systems frozen. Nathan's resignation splashed across every screen. Jonas is gone, vanished like smoke, and I'm left with a hollow victory and a heart full of question. The USB in my pocket feels heavier than it should, its contents a mystery even to me. Is it just an audit trail, a record of truth? Or a kill code, poised to burn Nexlify to ash? I don't know yet, and that uncertainty gnaws at me. I slip into a diner, the kind with sticky tables and waitresses who call you hun. The smell of burnt toast and cheap coffee grounds me. I order a black coffee, more out of habit than want, and stare out the window. The world moves on, oblivious to the war I've fought. My phone stays silent. No texts from Jonas, no cryptic warnings. Part of me hopes for one, a sign he's still the man who held my hand through late-night coding marathons, who saw me when no one else did, but hope is a dangerous thing, and I've learned to cage it. Marcus's warning about the scrubbed logs echoes in my mind. Who flagged my report as non-critical? Elena Voss accessed it before it was buried. Why? As CEO, she's a titan, untouchable, yet her silence feels complicit. Did she know about Nathan's game? Or was she blindsided, like me? The thought of her reading my report, then letting it sink into oblivion, stings. I trusted her, admired her. Now, I'm not sure who she is. The diner's TV blares a news update. Nextlify's board demands answers as stock plummets. I smirk, but it's fleeting. The chaos I unleashed with the watchdog was surgical, precise, but it cost me everything. My team, my home at Nextlify, my sense of safety. The restructuring plan I found, with my name and 6 others marked for phase out, wasn't just a corporate shuffle. It was a purge, and I was the first to fall. My allies, Marcus, Leela, Sam, are still inside, unaware of the axe hanging over them. I owe them the truth, but how do I reach them without exposing myself? I pull out my burner phone and text Mara. Need eyes on Alina. Why'd she touch the report? Mara's reply is quick. On it. Lay low, Em. You're a target. A target. The word lands like a punch. Nathan's gone, Jonas is a ghost, but the game's not over. Someone reactivated Next 7 with a retired admin key. Someone muted the AI defenses. Someone wanted me out, and they're still out there. The waitress refills my coffee, her smile warm but tired. Rough day, hun? She asks. I nod, managing a half smile. Rough life. She chuckles, and for a moment the weight lifts. Humor, however small, is a lifeline. I tip her generously, then step back into the fog, my mind racing. Jonas's mistake with the root key migration replays in my head. He's too sharp to miss uncleared triggers by accident. Was it sabotage? A deliberate crack in Nathan's plan? Or a message to me? A way to let the watchdog run wild? I hate how much I want it to be the latter. Our history, stolen glances, late-night confessions, the way his touch felt like home, clouds my judgment. He betrayed me, threatened me, yet my heart whispers he's not the villain. Not entirely. I head to a public library, its quiet stacks a sanctuary. Using a guest terminal, I access the Echo Vault server in Iceland, a shadow node holding Nextlify's pre-vendor system snapshot. It's my last card, a digital time capsule untouched by Nathan's meddling. I pull logs, cross-referencing them with the breach. A pattern emerges. Nathan's overrides weren't just pre-breach. They started weeks earlier. Small tweaks to weaken defenses. He wasn't reacting to the attack. He was setting the stage. But why? Nathan's no hacker. He's a suit, a strategist. Jonas' text contract signed during the breach smells like a cover. Was Jonas hired to execute the attack or to take the fall? The thought of Jonas as a pawn twists my gut. I see him in my mind. His crooked smile, the way he'd challenge me to chess matches we never finished. You're too good, Em, he'd say, conceding with a laugh. I want to believe he's still that man, but the evidence screams otherwise. A notification pings. Mara's dug up something. Elena accessed my report at 5:17 a.m., minutes before it was rerouted. She forwarded it to an encrypted address, then deleted the action from her logs. Sloppy for a CEO. Or intentional. My pulse races. Elena's playing a deeper game one I can't see yet. Is she protecting Nathan or setting him up? And where does Jonas fit? I leave the library, the fog thicker now, mirroring my thoughts. At a park bench, I plug my fail-safe drive into a burner laptop. The watchdog still active, its alerts pinging my shadow layer. I tweak it, adding a new trigger. If Elena's account accesses the Echo Vault, I'll know. It's a long shot. But I'm running out of moves. A memory hits Jonas and me a year ago, on a rooftop overlooking the bay. We'd cracked a major exploit, our team cheering below. He'd pulled me aside, his voice soft. You're the only one who gets me, Am. His fingers brushed mine, and for a moment, the world was just us. I pushed him away, scared of what it meant. Now I wonder if that was my biggest mistake. My phone buzzes. Another text. Meet me, Pier 39, midnight. No signature, but it's Jonas. My heart leaps, then sinks. It's a trap, but I'm tired of running. I need answers. I spend the day preparing, backing up the Echo Vault, encrypting the USB, mailing a copy tomorrow with instructions if I go dark, release it. The USB's contents are still a question mark. I coded it in a haze, post-breach, my instincts guiding me. It's either a ledger of Nathan's sins or a weapon to end Nexlify. I'll know when the time comes. At 11:55 p.m., Pier 39 is a ghost town, the fog swallowing the carousel's lights. I spot Jonas by the water, his silhouette lean and sharp. My breath catches. He's still beautiful, even now. He says, voice low, almost tender. You shouldn't be here. I step closer, defiance masking my fear. Neither should you. Why, Jonas? Why come back? Why threaten me? His eyes flicker, a storm of guilt and something softer. I didn't want this, he says. Nathan. He pulled me in, said it was a test for you. A test? My blood boils. You attacked our system. You hunted me. He shakes his head, stepping closer. I left gaps, the triggers. I knew you'd catch them. I wanted you to win. I laugh, bitter. Win? I lost everything. His hand grazes my arm, and I hate how my skin hums. Not me, he whispers. I'm still here. I pull back, heart splintering. You're a liar. But his eyes hold mine, and for a moment, I see the old Jonas, my anchor, my equal. Then a drone hums overhead, and I realize we're not alone. Run! Jonas shouts, shoving me behind a crate. Drones swarm, lasers cutting the fog. We sprint, his hand gripping mine, just like old times. We duck into an alley, breathless. Nathan's cleaning house, he pants. He knows you're onto him. I glare. And you're helping him? He shakes his head. I'm trying to fix this. Trust me, Em. Trust him? After everything? But his eyes plead, and I waver. We part ways, my heart a battlefield. Back at the safe house, I checked the watchdog. Elena's account just hit the Echo Vault. My trap worked. She's digging, but for what? I pull the USB, staring at it. The truth or a kill code? I plug it in, decrypting the first layer. It's an audit trail, every move Nathan and Jonas made. But there's a second layer, locked. My gut says it's the kill code, a reset for Nexlify's core. One click and it's over. Dawn breaks and Mara calls. Elena's meeting the board. She's pinning it on Nathan, but your name's in the mix. Get out of the city. I can't. Not yet. I head to a rooftop, the same one from that night with Jonas. The bay glitters below, and I make my choice. I upload the audit trail to a whistleblower site, keeping the kill code offline. Nexlify's dirty laundry airs, and the world will judge. By noon, the news explodes. Nexlify CEO vows reform as scandal rocks tech giant. Elena survives, Nathan's ruined, and Jonas is a ghost. I'm a fugitive, but I'm free. The USB stays with me, a final card to play. As I board a bus out of town, Jonas's last words linger. I'm still here. Maybe he is. Maybe I'll find him. Or maybe I'll rebuild, alone, stronger. The road stretches ahead, and I smile. Just a little. The game's not over, but I'm still playing.